Yo, so the opinions and views expressed in this podcast are that of our own and the future Bachelor podcast only, and not affiliated with any outside party or entity or anything like that. This fun podcast, though, may include some adult language.
Future Bachelor podcast.
Yo, it's gonna get hot when you hot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
Anyways, well, V. It's that time to talk about Bachelor stuff on our show! Yes, this is the show that provides all the Bachelor drama you've been missing in the off season. But before we get talking Bachelor, YouTube, why don't you go ahead and subscribe, smash that thumbs up button, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time we drop new Bachelor content just like this. And if you just did, a huge shout out to you. Ooh-wee! Air horns for you.
Always with the air horns.
Oh my goodness. B, what do we got for some Bachelor stuff this week?
Well, we'll save the goods for the end.
Oh, we got the goodies?
We've got some goodies. Let's start
with...
with...
The goodies bring the boys to the yard?
Yes, just like the milkshake.
Okay, yeah.
Milkshake sounds delicious right now.
Yeah, it does.
But anyways, Ivan Hall, who was on Tayshia's season and also was on Bachelor in Paradise last summer, will not be returning to the beach this summer because he is currently boot up. He reconnected with his college girlfriend. They both went to different Texas colleges, Texas Tech, and then University of Texas, and they've rekindled. And I guess they both live in Dallas now, and they have been reconnecting since then, and they're dating again. She looks cute. Yeah. I mean, good for him. I feel like it's better sometimes when you step outside of the franchise.
Well, this is. I mean, is it though? Like, let's just say this.
I think maybe he needed to step outside.
Well, first of all, she's cute. She looks like, what's her name? Serena.
A little.
Yeah. I mean, in this picture I'm looking at. And then, first of all, yeah. I mean, what is the best thing to do when you get on TV and stunt on all, like, you know, the old people in your life? It's just like they come crawling back because you're famous. And, yeah. And I mean, obviously he didn't, like, have a good stint on Bachelor in Paradise, leaving probably a bad taste.
He didn't do great.
Yeah.
He was in some drama, but...
Yeah, but, I mean... She's beautiful, so good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah, I'm happy for him. I mean, it just you love to see a happy ending, right?
Right. I feel like I'd rather him be, with somebody that like he knows, good with, instead of like being back on the beach this summer. I don't think he would be a good fit for the beach this summer.
When you think about it, though, like, is it one of those things where it's like, if you really love them, let them go and explore other love on television and the beach and come back?
Kind of. It seems like it could have been that because obviously, they were a thing before. But you're like so different. Like as someone like I think he's like in his early 30s, maybe like 30 or something like that. You're so different from when you were like 21.
Right.
To then.
Well, she's super cute, so yeah, I'm on this side of his dating life, so that's good. What else we got?
Other Bachelor former stars who are boot up. Dale Moss is reportedly dating designer Galey Alix. She Galey, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a weird name. But she's like known for being kind of like a interior designer influencer. And like is known for doing like a lot of projects. I've seen her shit on social media here and there. And I guess like they kind of did a soft launch where she was like posted a story sitting in a man's lap. And like they've been seen together and the whole shebang. But it's only, I guess technically it's only been 8 months since him and Claire finally cut ties. But like for them, they were so on and off. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Like, well, this girl's got like 1.6 million. I don't know about Dale, man. I think he's just out here trying to get like
he's clout chasing, maybe.
Yeah, he's clout chasing. That's what's happening here. I feel it, I don't know. That's just
I think, it's funny because like he actually had a bit of a platform before going on Bachelor. And I feel like because of what happened on Bachelorette with how, he was chosen and like kind of like helped throw a whole loop into the season. I think it did him more damage. I think he was better off like being like a fitness influencer, model, whatever, former football player. Like he played for the Chicago Bears and I think the Packers. Like then now he's like sort of a disgraced reality TV star making bad rom-coms that are ruined in the teaser trailer. But like, hey, if they're happy together, if their relationship is real and good and healthy, power to it.
Word.
Can't help, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
He doesn't seem like he's, in the position to even be settling down right now, so. But
You can always say.
Well, I would, over this girl or that girl, I'd probably go back to Ivan's here. I'm seeing. I mean, she. But this girl can, make your house dope. So that's pretty dope.
I mean, yeah. You pick your battles.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I would love to.
Value add.
Yeah.
Value add.
Exactly. All right. Well, what else we got?
So there's already some rumors swirling around Bachelor in Paradise because filming has started, and people saw some pics of Lace, who is known from being on season 3 and got into a relationship with Grant, and they had a relationship for a while. I think after the season, they were called Grace as a couple together. It said there was pictures of her being like, wheeled around Paradise. So it seems like she'll be making her way back, which is definitely kind of like a deep cut for some of these newer seasons at this point, because she was on Ben Higgins' season.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a good look, I don't feel like, for this season. I mean, the show is going to be good no matter what.
I mean, we'll eat it up.
Yes.
We'll eat it up like the yummy yum that it is, because it's
But the fact that they're giving chances to just, like, randoms, I
mean, like, Lace she's, like, kind of, like, crazy for, like...
How many people... I'm just saying, like, how many people... Yeah, she is like, she always says
she's like Bachelor in Paradise, like infamous royalty.
She said like off things all the time, just like.
Yeah, but I feel like at this point, she's almost like a liability, unless like this is like a very belated redemption arc.
Yeah.
Which technically, I think her first season on Bachelor in Paradise was supposed to be her redemption arc because she was crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait for Bachelor in Paradise. I'll just say that right now. I'm a stand for it. So I could skip over the Bachelorettes, but I mean, we really need to talk about some type of show here. So Bachelorettes. It's funny though, like they're really going hard with that Bachelorettes branding. Like,
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I kind of don't like the style of the S, to be honest, because you could tell it's like supposed to look like it was like painted on
right in
a hurry or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I feel like they could have just made it like a capital, like just different font, like a sans serif or like or serif font or something. So like kind of make it a little bit different. But I feel like the font choice that they chose, this is me being such a like
you're so nitpicky
journalism person. Yeah. The font that they chose just it looks like, I don't know, like cowabunga to me.
I feel that. All right. Well, what else we got for Bachelor stuff? Anything else? The meat
of what we've been waiting for.
The good stuff.
The cast of Gabby and Rachel's season has been released.
Okay.
There's a bunch of dudes. The age ranges between, I think the youngest is 23, and I think the oldest is probably like 30 something, like maybe just over 30, because so Rachel's 26 or 27, I believe, and then Gabby is 31. So I find it interesting that they have some of these like young, like 23, 24-year-olds, just because I'm thinking about like even when a few years ago when I was like 26, I wouldn't be out here dating a 23-year-old. I don't know.
I'm just scrolling through right now. This is personally my first time scrolling through this. Do you have any standouts? I was like, oh, I just saw this guy, but there's twins.
Justin and Joey are twins, and they're from Connecticut.
I like their style.
And you could tell that they're Guidos.
Yeah.
Because they've got the horn and stuff, and I feel like I'm interested to see their dynamic, because I feel like the last time we saw twins, it was Haley and Emily on whose season was that? Was that Ari's season? I don't remember.
Yeah, that's a long time
And
ago.
then they came on to Paradise.
I think it was Nick Viall.
Oh yeah, and then they came on to Paradise, and then they actually both recently got married. They got engaged and got married around the same time and had a combined bachelorette party, did the whole thing. They're very much so like twins.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's easier. Like that's a cutesy shtick for women, which not saying that that's right, but I wonder like how it's going to play off with like these two dudes and like, will one over the other, or will they both be into like Gabby or both be into Rachel, or like I wonder what that's going to look like. That's what I'm interested in.
See, I feel like there's always like two front runners. The front runners, there's like the hottie. We've talked about the infamous hottie.
I haven't figured out who the hottie is.
I think I have the hottie figured out. And then there's the cutie.
Who do you think is the hottie?
All right, let me start with the cutie. I think, and this is, and I'm just going off of just like my first
Which
like
is the only way to
30
do it.
seconds of swiping through here. I went through and
That's
I just
how people you do dating apps. So
exactly.
I mean, that works.
I'm dating appiness. The cutie is gonna be Tino over here, 28, a general contractor from Playa del Rey, California. He's at the bottom of second to bottom from this list that you have here on the outline, and then if I scroll up a little bit, I definitely passed the hottie. That
Tino is cute.
That really stood out to me.
It was.
I like the style with some of these guys.
Some of these guys are cute. Some of them look weird.
Yeah, some of them do. The
Some of them,
hottie's gonna be.
Robbie looks exactly like what's his fetch? The host. Why am I?
Which one?
Jesse Palmer.
Who?
Robbie does. Robbie.
It's funny. Well, the hottie's gonna be Colin, 36, sales director from Chicago, Illinois. Your boy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be, I think, the front runner here. He's obviously the pick for Bachelor next. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be the next Bachelor.
There's a lot of Chicagoans and then a couple of guys from my hometown, Naperville.
Mm-hmm. Alec, if we're going with diversity, he might be 27, a wedding photographer from Houston, Texas. It looks like, I don't know. They started this list. Are they going alphabetical? Yeah. So
I'm a big fan of James, the meatball enthusiast from Winnetka, Illinois, which is a northern area.
Would.
Just because
he's like the weirdest looking one on here. He looks like a meatball.
I want to hear about the meatballs.
He looks like a meatball.
I'm also a meatball enthusiast. Tell me about it, brother.
Not gonna lie, I just ate this like lamb meatball last night that my friend made. I cut Andy and Alex's hair last night. My first two in one night cut.
A twofer.
And they loved it, but they fed me as payment. I got a little plant and stuff too. So it's like a bartering system with us. It's like haircuts.
It is. It's real old school.
Yeah, I mean that's what friends are for. So I mean,
some of these guys' muscles are real nice. Yeah, Colin's hot. Colin, and that's like not even. I always say that I don't have a type. I have patterns.
Yeah,
and Colin wouldn't fall into a pattern that I think I've had consistently, but he's got some nice arms.
Yeah, I mean, I see that.
I see him being one of the ones that they're all like, take your shirt off kind of vibe.
Well, also, like, he's the most mature, like, or he's going to probably come off as the most mature at least. Sales.
36.
He's
probably
director
the
of
oldest
sales. He makes money. And
he lives in the city of Chicago.
Yeah. You know what I'm
saying?
Probably
a good time.
He's got a nice beard. He's keeping the t-shirt cut above the triceps. Colin's got it going for him. So
there's a couple of Alec is kind of cute. I'm interested to see who's going to be the villain. I have a feeling that like the twins, something's going to happen, like that one of them becomes sort of villainous, or maybe the tag team of them both get in some trouble.
It looks like Jacob, 27, the mortgage broker from Scottsdale, Arizona, is going to be a villain. But he just has villain eyebrows,
He does have villain eyebrows.
For some reason, your meatball boy seems like to be a villain, too. I don't know. He's giving me very villainous vibes.
He could be. I mean...
Yeah. And then...
That's Mobby, for sure.
We got another cutie here with John, 26, an English teacher from Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, we love all these teachers from Nashville because it's like they teach when they're not trying to like become a
when they're like,
artist.
I'm done with teaching, I'm going on to Bachelor. So
You're
yeah,
like, I'm not making a lot of money.
exactly. So we got like a little Pilot Pete lookalike guy with what is this? It's
that
Jordan
the-
H. Maybe I'm reading these wrong. Actually, I can't really tell.
I think it's underneath. It's underneath.
Okay, am I reading these wrong?
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe I'm
it is.
reading
It is underneath.
So Jordan V is the one that looks sort of like, in my opinion, that looks sort of like
Oh man, we might have been just messing this all up.
we might have been.
Yeah. Well, regardless, Eric is going to be our front runner, hottie.
Yes.
And but yeah, anyways, regardless, I'm not gonna sit here and keep describing them. We're just like talking shit about people we're looking on a
People
website.
we don't know. And my least favorite episode is always the limo entrances, but we will see. I'm sure there's going to be something with the meatball for the meatball dude. I'm sure with the twins there's going to be some sort of like combined like for two
I'm
for the
gonna be
price of
so
one.
confused now that I just did this because it's like the meatball dude is, I don't know. It's just gonna be so funny. I can't wait. I love seeing the guys come in though, because they all like have, it's just men, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's just men.
No, it's just like you throw a bunch of men in a room, it gets really funny.
It's just men.
It's just men and it gets real funny.
That's the vibe. That's the vibe. Happy Pride Month. It's just men.
Yeah, I mean it's the way the show works. But anyways, we got anything else for Bachelor stuff?
Nope, that's about it. We're just our palates are tingling.
Yes.
Wetted for we only got 5 more weeks.
Yes. I'm looking forward to it. Those 5 weeks, do you think they're gonna go by fast or slow?
We can only hope.
Both. All right. Well, that's about it for Bachelor stuff. Let us know in the comments if you already know some stuff about any of these cast members, or you have a front runner or someone you have a prediction about. What do you think? Do you think Ivan's girlfriend really looks like Serena P? Because I do, and I'm in love with her. That's cool. I don't know why.
Go fight Joe then.
I don't know. Joe seems like a kind of low key like scrapper. I feel like he's like
got
one of
big
those.
hands.
Yeah, he looks like you don't want to make him angry.
He's from Melrose Park. You kind of you talk the talk. I don't know if they can always. Well, okay, I don't know. My aunt maybe would say.
Nah,
that
he's
way.
just gonna make you feel stupid for bucking up on him.
Mm-hmm.
But he did get kind of like snappy on the beach. He was kind of getting like Lord of Flies with everybody out there. So interesting. Well, guys, that's Bachelor stuff.
Future Bachelor Podcast.